3HL.
For life.
Look back in. This is Chris and Silence, 3HL 104.5 is on. We managed to go through the break without anybody hitting the floor. I know you care.
Withrow.
This is assuming that Chad Withrow is still employed 26 minutes from now. Prime time with Chad Withrow. And coming up at 6 o'clock, going to talk with Braden Gall of Athlon Sports. Otherwise, Braden's on his own. You'll find out why here in a second. Talking college football job possibilities. The Midday Show put something together. I think it involves Mark Howard and auto-tuning. Let's hear it.
Whether you're on the radio or not, a sore throat is just about the worst thing you can get. It hurts when you speak or swallow. Or swallow. Or swallow. Or swallow. It hurts when you speak or swallow.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Or swallow. Or swallow. Or swallow. Whether you're on the radio or not, a sore throat is just about the worst thing you can get.
Oh my God.
Who did that? Herbie Hancock?
That is pure genius.
That's Mark in his Cepacol ad.
Oh, man. He's going to get a Hall's endorsement deal now.
Now, I think JT texted Mark to turn on the radio, which is why I suggested that Braden Gall from Athlon Sports might be on his own here at 6 o'clock.
God, that's awesome.
737-1045.
Phone lines are open.
But, you know, what has amazed me about this now is that we have the ability, I guess, to auto-tune things, so look out.
Yeah, there's no telling. I'm sure that the morning show will strike back. With
well, we didn't do it.
What is it, Samuel L. Jackson? With great fury and with great, what is it? Great and mighty vengeance. What's that line from Great Fury and Mighty Vengeance? Yes.
Great vengeance and furious anger.
Great, yes.
Great vengeance and furious anger.
Yes. That is the correct phrase.
Well, anyway, so
Chad
Wake Up
Withrow,
Zone.
no telling what he's going to be saying on the Wake Up Zone tomorrow morning.
Go after Withrow and Hutton on that one. 737-1045.
God, that's hysterical.
Jason next time. Hey, Jason, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's better, Mark Howard on the stripper pole or
that's unbelievable. I just lost it.
That's hilarious. I heard that during the lunch hour, and I was like, that is just ridiculous. That's so funny. That is great.
I can't get that song out of my head. I mean, it actually kind of...
It has a good ring to it.
It's got that Herbie Hancock feel going.
It's got a good bounce.
Like Axel F. and Beverly Hills Cop.
I wonder what Randy thinks.
Randy, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I mean, the Mark Howard auto-tune is just like the funniest thing I've heard all day. I mean, that was great. I'd love to hear Clay, like, ripping on Kentucky fans and the team with the auto-tune. If y'all can arrange that, it would be awesome.
That is a good idea.
I mean, now we've got that technology.
We have the awful one where I sound like an idiot that's really funny, but it's not auto-tuned.
Which one?
I mean, it's not awful. It's actually really good, but we played it, right? I mean, from the roast that Brad did, Brad and JT.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's really good, actually.
It's very well done.
We need to get all that put somewhere.
Yeah, we need one central location for all the best drops.
People have been sending messages. What is this Mark Howard stripper pole comment? Well, actually, this was a caller that called in. Lucas in the borough called in with this, and our suggestion was...
It's the best opening sentence in the history of 3HL.
Yeah, you make this comment, then you leave.
Yeah,
you have some stage presence. But here's what Lucas in the borough had to say a few weeks ago.
Why would you want to put a stripper pole up in that room? Like, do you really want to see Mark Howard up on that thing?
Oh, poor Mark. He's just trying to raise his kid tonight. Just sitting around with Jack, just getting pummeled.
Getting killed, auto-tuning.
Bigway_Adam on Twitter. Les Miles auto-tune. Hashtag Jeff from God.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Les Miles explaining the oil spill needs to be auto-tuned. That's an oldie but goodie for 3.
Yeah, that auto-tune. I mean, that Mark Howard thing, it really killed me. I had no idea what to expect. I missed it live, the midday show. Guys, Hutton and Withrow doing a good job.
Yep.
As our lead-in. And, God, that's really, really well done.
Auto-tune Clay talking about being in an earthquake. Hashtag 3HL old school.
That is 3HL old school.
To go back, that's when Clay was talking about how fearful he was of earthquakes. And he was headed to San Diego, ended up in a high-rise hotel, ended up in an earthquake like the next day.
And like I said back then, the worst part about being in an earthquake is, one, you're a southern boy out in California, which is your first fear. 2, you're on like the 20th floor of a San Diego hotel. 3, we had just one kid there, and it was his nap time. So everybody was taking a nap together, and then the bed just starts swinging from one side to the other.
It was sliding.
And I've been a lot of beds rock in my time. Couldn't resist. But everybody gets up, and we're like, what in the world is going on here? And so we got to get in the hallway. Everybody goes to the hallway because that's where you're supposed to go, but you're on the 20th floor. And then
wasn't your wife questioning your
I said to my wife,
earthquake
I said,
ability?
this is a really big earthquake. And she's like, how do you know it's a big earthquake? I'm like, we're on the 20th floor and the building is swinging. It is a big earthquake. I mean, this is how does only your wife can dispute whether or not the earthquake is big enough or not when you're on the 20th floor and the building is swaying? I mean, what does the building need to hit the ground for you to believe it's a big earthquake? This is a big earthquake. The kid is crying. He's terrified. He's only 2. He knows it's a big deal.
Speaking of the ground, that's where you're going to be tonight.
The ground. Under the ground?
Sleeping on the floor.
Well, I got a couch at least.
Yesterday we ended on Dave Ball's comments. Today we end up with Mark Howard Auto-tuned. In the midday show, put this together.
Whether you're on the radio or not, a sore throat is just about the worst thing you can get. It hurts when you speak or swallow. Or swallow. Or swallow. Or swallow. It hurts when you speak or swallow.
I like the xylophone.
Or swallow.
I used to have a badass xylophone.
Or swallow. Whether you're on the radio or not, a sore throat is just about the worst thing you can get.
Do you guys have the xylophones? That's because I didn't notice the xylophone until Blaine pointed it out.
I like the hard end there at the end.
Yeah, man.
Ow.
This is one of those sidelines of Georgia, man.
We had to do like
The
jingle
xylophone?
bells on the xylophone. What a stupid thing to have a bunch of second graders do. You give them just a xylophone. First of all, who has a xylophone? After the age of second grade, does anybody have it? Is there a professional xylophone player? But then to have like 50 kids, instead of singing jingle bells, you're going to hit a stupid $8 xylophone thing, and everybody has to
tell
show
me the
up?
National Symphony doesn't have a xylophone.
Do they have a
They
professional
have to have.
Would it be
They're
a
paying a guy to play the xylophone.
Would it be a xylophonist? I don't even know. But so your parents all come in and they're like, "Oh, I can't wait to watch my kids." And then you all sit on the stage and you hit an $8 xylophone and make it say jingle bells. This is just an awful idea from the get-go. Did you have a xylophone, you guys?
Is that what you played in the band?
No.
No, it was the entire class had to have a xylophone, and our Christmas production was we all did like Jingle Bells and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That would be horrible
on the
because
xylophone.
nobody's hitting the notes at the same time.
No, and it's the parents come to watch that.
Well, yeah, they're supporting their kids.
And I'm going to shock you guys. I played the tuba.
Tuba. It's impressive. How'd that go?
That's a pro. That's how you make a pro sound.
I played the trumpet. We got a whole band here. We got the trumpet, the tuba, and the xylophone. We could make a lot of
Everybody had to play the xylophone.
We could make the
I wouldn't
magic
say
out of
that
it.
I played the xylophone. I would say that I, along with the entire second grade of Goodlettsville Elementary, was forced to play the xylophone to Christmas music.
You can't put
Why
that
would
in
you not have the
140
kids
characters.
sing? I never thought about this before. The older I get, the stupider a lot of the things you do in elementary school seem. The world's finest chocolate.
They're
Really?
just trying to keep you busy.
Think about the business plan of these fundraising people. Remember the world's finest chocolate?
$1 a
They
bar.
have slave
How much
labor.
do those bars
they have
cost
slave
now?
labor. Think about it. Their business plan is just to make kids go sell their product for free. How's that not slave labor? If I said to you, I got a great business plan, I'm going to make kids go sell my product and not give them anything. Give them a
They
crappy,
get prizes.
a
You get
crappy
prizes.
xylophone.
You can
Yeah.
win a xylophone.
If you sell $4,000 of world's finest chocolate, you get a
Withrow.
$4 xylophone.
Withrow's up next on 104.5 The Zone.